Hello and welcome. This is Anna Talati and you are watching It's Tomorrow News. The year 2021 ended up on a very unusual note with a never-ending pandemic and disastrous natural events. The 2021 Atlantic Basin hurricane season was filled with the moments that won't soon be forgotten by those who faced its worst along the Atlantic and Gulf coasts. Hurricane Ida was undoubtedly the most impactful storm of the year. From Louisiana to Long Island, the storm is blamed for more than $64 billion in damage. At one point, on the evening of September 1, just after 7 p.m., a portion of the eastern Bucks County, Pennsylvania, located near New Jersey, was in both a flash flood emergency and a tornado emergency. These are the two of the highest levels of the alert that the National Weather Service has in its arsenal. Both alerts are meant to give the heads up for the unfolding deadly weather conditions and are rare alerts. This was one of the first times that these alerts were co-located simultaneously. As if Louisiana hasn't had enough in recent years, Hurricane Ida came ashore in the southeastern Louisiana in late August. Ida made the season's most intense landfall near the Port Fortune, Louisiana, on the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina's historic Louisiana landfall. Maximum sustained winds were estimated to be around 150 miles per hour at the time of the landfall. More than 1 million Louisianians lost power, and many of whom also lost drinking water in the hours and days following Hurricane Ida's landfall. In the first of its kind scientific advancement, a private company sent a 23-foot-long sailing drone into the middle of the Atlantic and into the middle of the Category 4 Hurricane Sam. On September 30th, it captured the first ever pictures from the ocean surface inside the major hurricane. This is a milestone in the hurricane research because the air-ocean boundary is where the heat and moisture of the ocean lift into the atmosphere and power the wind, clouds and precipitation miles higher into the stratosphere. Tropical storm Elsa caused a scare in the Tampa Bay 100 years after the most recent Category 3+ landfall in the area. Elsa, which was at times forecast to make direct landfall in Tampa as a tropical storm, intensified into a minor Category 1 hurricane just offshore before hitting the state's Big Bend as a tropical storm. For 2 months this hurricane season, 4 storms crisscrossed through the northeast, bringing heavy rainfall, tornadoes and gusty winds. Elsa, Fred, Henry and of course Ida all took treks through the northeast, dropping feet of rain in some spots. Fred and Henry brought two bunch of heavy rain just a week apart. Ida, with an intensity of its own, followed a week after the Henry soaked the region, leading the catastrophic flooding. On the 8th, tropical storms and hurricanes to make landfall in the lower 48 this season have caused at least $1 billion in damage. Elsa, Fred, Ida and Nicholas caused at least $68 billion in combined damage, mostly caused by the Hurricane Ida. On August 2021, Hurricane Grace became an unsung terror in the Bay of Campeche by rapidly intensifying from the Category 1 hurricane to the strongest hurricane ever recorded in the region, a Category 3 with sustained winds of 125 miles per hour as it made a landfall in Mexico's Veracruz state. The National Hurricane Center forecast a mammoth change in the intensity with the Hurricane Ida leading up to its landfall in Louisiana, and the storm went on to intensify from a tropical depression to a Category 4 hurricane in just 3 days, developed so close to home. The season started off with a bang. After 2020, we thought it might be impossible to get another is the earliest 10th storm in history, but 2021 had one up its sleeve. Tropical storm Elsa formed on July 1, beating the old record for the earliest fifth named storm set just last year by the Edward, which formed on July 6th. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global updates like this, subscribe our channel and hit that bell icon for regular updates.